Hey guys, so today I'm going to be telling you how I share out my foundation. Today I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation, and I am shade medium 64. And as you all know, this foundation is very full coverage, and at the end of the day it can start feeling really cakey. So what I started to do recently was I started to shear this out. And it'll still be a full coverage, but it won't feel as cakey. Okay, first I'm going to take this milk of magnesia. This really helps if you have super oily skin like I do. At the end of the day, my face is just like soaked in oil. Well, not literally soaked, but it looks really bad. That's how oily my skin is. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this on a cotton ball. And I'm going to put this on my T-zone where I usually have my oil. Now usually I use Oil Control by MAC, but I'm not going to use the oil control lotion today for this. I usually just use it if I use my Studio Tech or my Studio Sculpt foundation. And earlier I already put my sunscreen on, just so you guys know. Okay, so after that you're going to want to take a primer. The primer I'm going to use today is this Monistat Chaffing Cream. Now it's not really a primer, but it's very good if you have oily skin. You can look up tons of reviews on YouTube here if you don't believe me, but it's really good on oily skin, so that's what I'm going to be using. And it's similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish, but the Smashbox Photo Finish doesn't really work if you have oily skin. I feel like it doesn't prevent the oils from shining through, but this really does prevent it. After you put on your primer, you're going to want to use your favorite concealer. I'm using Prolongwear Concealer NC30 by MAC. And I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand. After your concealer, take any buffing brush just to buff it out. So now after that, you're going to get started with your foundation. I am just taking a little bit of this foundation, about 4 pumps, and then I'm going to take my MAC strobe cream. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my face, right here, right there, and right there. Now this might even be too much, so I'm just going to go like that, rub a little bit of it in, not all the way in, but just slightly. And after you buff that all in, then you're going to take your Fix Plus. I only have a little bit left of this, but I'm going to spray it onto my hand on the foundation. And it's going to sort of drip off, but as long as you have some on there, it's good. And this is to just make the foundation a lot more creamy, so it's better to distribute it on your face. And you're just going to go like this and start applying it. I'm using a dual fiber brush by Sonia Kashuk that you can buy at Target. I would recommend using a larger dual fiber brush like the MAC one, but that one's like $50. So if you don't have $50 to spend, then this is a good dupe for it. But this one is not as large, so it takes more time to blend out your foundation. And you just want to blend that in, but you still want to have that full coverage, so not too much. And 4 pumps is a lot, so if you don't want 4 pumps of the foundation, if it still feels too cakey, then try 2 to 3 pumps, or maybe even 1 pump. It depends on how much stuff you need to cover up. I have quite a bit of acne scars and stuff that I need to cover up, so that's why I'm using 4 pumps. Now, if you still feel like it's a little too cakey for you, you can just take any flat top brush and just smooth it into your skin, especially if you have any lines or anything left over on your skin. So I'm setting my under eye concealer with this Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush and this Nye Banana Powder. And now I'm going to use my favorite setting powder, which is this MAC Blot Powder Pressed Powder. And I'm going to take this Real Techniques powder brush. And this also helps so your face doesn't get super oily and it doesn't feel cakey as well. And I'm literally just buffing that into my skin. How it looks after, and now I'm just going to go in and do my highlight and contour, so I will be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and I added my highlight, my contour, my setting powder, and I used my Fix Plus spray to set my makeup, but that can be a little bit hydrating to your skin, so if you have oily skin, it might not be the best. So I like to use this Urban Decay De-slick makeup setting spray, and it works really good, and it's very light when you just spray it all over your face. So I really love to use that. And now I'm going to go ahead and use this pencil, a lip liner. I don't know what shade it is, but it's Boutique, and I got it from Sally. You guys can see that I added my lashes and my mascara. Next I'm going to be taking Snob by MAC, which is a very pretty light pink color. It looks like that. And I'm just going to be applying that on my lips. So there's Snob, and after that I'm going to be taking the Sephora lipstick. It is Sephora Rouge 30048 or 4D. I think the color is like 517, I don't know. It looks like that. And obviously you can get it at Sephora. Okay, so there is my lipstick of the day, and after I do my lipstick, I usually like to set all of my makeup, and I'll take my favorite, basically setting powder. It's not really like the blot powder from MAC, but it basically just makes your face not as oily throughout the day. It's the Makeup Forever HD powder in this Sonia Kashuk brush. And instead of rubbing it in, I just blot it all over my face so it doesn't mess up my makeup or transfer. So you just want to blot it in there, all over your face. Alright, and so that's how it's going to look. And pretty much if your face does feel a little bit cakey, then like I said, just use a little bit less pumps on the back of your hand, maybe 2 or 3, depending on how much coverage you need. And my face is not going to get cakey. It's not going to get too oily because I did use the Milk of Magnesia and the Shaving Cream, and those work super well if you have oily skin like myself. I wouldn't suggest it on combination skin, definitely not on dry skin. But yeah, for dry skin, I would suggest this strobe cream. I use the Oil Control Lotion by MAC, and it works very well for oily skin as well. So yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial basically. And please comment, subscribe, like, and let me know what you guys want to see more of. And yeah, bye!